Alright, well that was rather depressing. Let's continue on now. We finished with that house. Now I've got some more vibrating. I don't know what that's about though.
I don't know. I don't have any
Wait.
vibrating.
Well, I know you don't. There it is. Maybe it means that that thing's around? I still don't know what that's supposed to be. It's going this way. So there's a little store over here making it some goods and supplies. Is it going in?
No.
That thing is so weird. Okay.
Oh, is that a butterfly on the floor? On the
Some
ground?
memory? Can I do something here? Ah. Ah. There we go.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that.
Go away from me, don't come near me.
This is people's property, you're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so fast.
What are you talking about?
It's traveling down the wires.
Dear God, man, you've lost your mind. Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's breaching the quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
No, get off. No, Sam, stop
You
it.
weedy little shit. Give
It's
me the
mine.
Can. Give me the
Stop
can.
it, I need it.
Grow up! Fuck.
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
What is this thing?
I don't know.
It's so weird, but it made some odd pattern when it splattered the paint. Mm-hmm. Can we get inside? Sorry, signed Dave. Nothing we can do here at the store, so let's move on. I'm guessing this is gonna be closed too. Yeah, seems most things are. So I wonder if the whole thing about the do not attempt to telephone outside your area?
Was so that it doesn't spread?
Yeah, did the government or whoever know about this? So they try to prevent it from getting further than this town?
Maybe?
Is it only able to spread via electronics and wires?
But
or?
it just manifested itself in the paint.
Yeah, and that's what they were surprised about, so they thought up until then that it was only able to?
Maybe.
Let's see. So this might be, they have the alarms there, it looks like, on top of it.
Oh, I thought it was a weather vane.
Or maybe it's a weather, yeah, I think
Oh,
it
it
might
is
be.
a weather vane.
I'm getting closer to it.
Oh, maybe this is the farm.
The farm they were talking about?
Appleton Farm?
That we saw on the map?
Emergency meeting.
Well, here we go. Now it's over here as well. Find out what they're not telling us.
Ooh. Oh, look at the owl. He's cute. And is that a black hole? What is that on the bottom left?
Yeah, what is that?
I can't read it.
Stargazer's Club. Something weird. Okay, something's going on. So let's go see what's at this place that we're supposed to go to. Now that it already visited here, it must have done something. Well, they did have some kind of meeting and they were packing up.
Or maybe people were
What about
staying
the station?
here.
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen the Sullivans since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night.
Oh
He's devastated.
no!
Man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just going to have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being. Good. I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but well, let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Now, has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
So it was his wife.
Yeah. Oh, is it out?
What's a
there? It is.
rota?
This thing's just traveling all around. It's so strange. Maybe you can get out via this fire exit? I think there might be more to explore inside. Whoop. Only one door opens. Just got a field here. Alright. It's probably the only thing there's supposed to be in here, but let's just take another look just to be sure. Ugh, our guy's so slow.
Are you sure you can't run?
Pretty positive. I've been touching pretty much every button,
What about
I think.
the bumpers and the triggers?
I've been hitting the bumpers. Oh, no, it's locked. I'll hold the bumpers right now and see if anything happens, but so far nothing.
Triggers? Oh, does this one not have triggers? I don't know what's on the controller at all.
Let's check out these cars.
That was a horrible parking job. He is not at all on a space.
I guess it didn't really matter at this point. Well, let's move on, shall we? So what's the next building we've got? Yeah, but as we were saying before, this is also similar in theme, obviously to Dear Esther, but also to The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which we played, I guess it was the end of last year or the beginning of this year, I don't remember. And that was very interesting. It had the same kind of feel of like an abandoned area where there's no one around.
Mm-hmm.
Just very eerie feeling.
But that one, it wasn't like unexplained. It was just like kind of in an area that was in the middle of nowhere. But this is like a village that should be occupied and
Oh, we're knocking on this one. That's new. Did we knock on the other doors? Maybe we did, but I just didn't remember. Alright. Well, probably not gonna have anyone answer. It was a bit mysterious too, because there's a whole thing going on there. But yeah, the mystery in this one is a bit more visible, I guess you could say. Or kind of visible. Alright, let's head up this way.
Reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage, but garden design is a little beyond...
Might I have a word?
Mrs. Boyles, of course. Meg, will you excuse us, please?
See you back at Charlie's later. Cheerio, Wendy.
I was speaking to Barbara.
That
She
bitch.
said there were some irregularities about Mary's morphine.
Good grief. I mean, those are private medical records. Barbara should know better than to be discussing that sort of thing with you. If Dr. Wade finds out, he'll have no choice but to suspend her. Damn it, Wendy. Your brother is grieving. Mary was sick for a long time, and I'm glad it's over for her. Go and support Frank. He needs you now.
God knows what you did. He sees. I just break and overlook Mary's weakness, but you, a man of the cloth,
If you have an issue
you
with-
bring shame on this parish.
If you have an issue with me, I suggest you write to the Bishop of the Diocese. I have parishioners to attend to. Excuse me.
Oh. So Jeremy and Mary?
Wow. Yeah, a lot of drama in this small town, huh?
Isn't that always the way of a small town?
World famous mystery. Well, we have a mystery right here to deal with. Visit the pub or church. See you in one or the other. Alright, let's go up and have a look, shall we? Well, I got a little bit of a graveyard here. And this thing, of course, has to be here as well. Just following us around. So is there a way inside? Oh,
Oh.
there's a bell ringing. It's weird, seems to have stopped the other thing from moving around. Is there another way inside? Wow.
Yes, there is.
I wish we had a light, though. Can I get inside? Huh. There we go. Okay, now we can fit. This guy's just a little extra large, I think. Or girl, or whoever we're controlling. Where am I going? Oh, it's so dark in here. I can hardly see anything.
There we go. We got it now.
Yeah, the one we heard about anyway. Which is probably not true.
Oh.
Oh. The candles.
Wow.
So what does this mean exactly?
I have no idea.
Let's approach. Something gonna happen? I hear a noise. I thought something might trigger if I went back here, but I guess not. Was the other door out? Still isn't open. I can see nothing over there. Is there a way to that bell tower, I wonder?
Ooh, I don't know. Let's go.
Well, I'm gonna have a look around, but I don't know if there is. I didn't see any anyway.
What about back here?
Okay, I can barely see anything. It's really dark. Maybe it's just my TV. Or it might be the game itself is just really dark. I hear something back there. But I can't open the door no matter what I do. What about this? What is this? Alright, I don't see anything, do you?
No.
No. I don't know, so what are your theories on this? What's going on here?
It appears to be some sort of alien, I guess.
Some non-corporeal being is manipulating everything,
yes,
it looks
a
like.
non-corporeal form.
Oh wait, maybe this is the way to the bell tower.
I thought that was just the other side of that door you tried to be in before.
That's probably what it is, actually, yeah. So the bell tower's further back, it seems.
So it's a being possibly made of light?
Well, that's what we can see anyway, yeah.
Yes.
Can I carry this around as a weapon? No, of course I cannot.
And somehow the energy was making people sick? I guess?
Can I get back there in any way? Suppose I can't just step over this. No.
This is England. You will obey the rules.
We must be very proper. No, it's fenced off. So I don't think we can get back there. What was that sound?
What was that rustling?
Sound like there's a giant creature in the bushes. No. But there is like a path back there and everything. Maybe there's an alternate way. Just not through the church. Alright, let's get back down. Does that lead to the street over there? Alright, maybe I'll head that way instead. I don't know, maybe not, it just ends.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, there's loud birds.
Whoa!
Oh,
Okay, I was able to get over.
so there are birds that are still alive,
You
apparently.
could just have a word with them, perhaps. They listen to you.
I hear birds, but I don't see
Well,
them.
I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wendy, or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
I guess so. Right, yeah, I don't see any birds. I hear them, but the only thing I have seen so far is these butterflies.
Which is interesting.
Because it's been referenced several times before. 3 of them here as well. I think, right? 1, 2, and I saw a third one, I thought.
I did see one. Oh, there's
Yeah, there.
one.
I don't know.
It could all just be a coincidence.
It could be. We'll find out, I'm sure. This is gonna be locked. Of course. Can't walk over this, though. I was surprised I was able to get over that one thing.
Yeah,
I thought I was
right?
gonna have to go all the way back. There's just where, making it through the back, but probably not. Maybe I can hop over here? Nah. That's too high. So there's definitely a back area. It's a forested area. I remember there was a part in the map that said there was a forest, so that could be it.
Yes.
Maybe you have to go through the forest to get to the bell tower. And there's some significance to that, perhaps? Maybe.